Siempre pensé que era un hombre inteligente. I always thought he was an intelligent man. But Nakamura's choice last week leaves me with no choice but to make an example out of him.
Shinsuke Nakamura. Shizugani. The time for talking is done. Because after what happens to you, everyone in WWE will see exactly why Legado del Fantasma's growing empire cannot be stopped.
And that's why La Reina plus El Emperador equals the perfect enterprise.
I'll drink to that.
We'll all drink to that.